Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Shanghai Major coverage here. We're doing American region right now at the BTS house. It's myself, Aosin, and Merlini, and we're getting ready to hop into our next series. It's going to be a good one, Shazam versus the Power of Friendship.
With a trend that we have, it might not be a good one, but it's an important one.
I'm trying to keep everyone optimistic, and you're right, it's an important one. Why is it so important?
Because both these teams, I don't think any team has secured themselves top spot in the other group.
Okay.
And I think it should be 4 points minimum.
Right.
5 points is
So Shazam have
pretty
3
good.
points right now, and they still have 2 more sets to go.
Power Friendship.
If they 2-0 this, they're in a pretty comfortable spot right now.
There we go. Now we will see the group standings right now. Shazam,
Yeah.
Power, Friendship.
This is Power Friendship's last set, so they have to
Make it count.
really make it count. This is really important for them.
All right. Well, we'll see if they can do it here. It's a tough test for them. Let's hop into the draft and see what the hell is in store for us. Looks like an early couple of bans from Power Friendship is going to rid of the Death Prophet and the Undying on the side of Shazam. They ban out the Invoker and the Enchantress, and their first pick is going to be a Wisp here. I don't think a lot of the other teams would have even thought to ban a Wisp against this team. I feel like the only American region team that's been running Wisp has been Cole, and I emphasize the American on that team already as it is. But who's going to be playing it here? Is MSS a Wisp player? He's been playing support for this team.
I think it would be Savage, but
I haven't
could
seen
be
Savage play him on Cloud9.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sure MSS could play anything though.
It's MSS.
It's MSS.
It's Mojo. He'll play a fiddle, for all I know.
MSS God.
Gyrocopter, Disruptor, the 1-2 here from Power Friendship seems, a bit more clean cut here. Nothing too adventurous from either team quite yet. We watched Power Friendship earlier, unfortunately come up a bit short in their matchup against Cole, and now they're looking to bounce back here. A lot of, let's see, can we point out any sort of rivalry / recent histories here? I know that probably like MSS and Snake King, I believe, were like on what, Navi US together / Team Dog?
All 10 players are great friends.
These guys have all played together / against each other in houses, in
Yep.
teams, in official play. So this is just
Pretty much an in-house.
could be an NEL match for all I know, really. Second pickup for Shazam is going to be the Beastmaster here. We know this is a Brax classic pick, and on Shazam he's been playing in the off lane, so whether it was the former mid lane Beastmaster from C9 days, I'm sure it'll just adjust nicely here to the off lane Shazam play.
I kind of like this, the way they're drafting it. They picked a Wisp, but then it's kind of ambiguous right now. They could do anything with it. There's no obvious pick by any means.
And now all they need is someone to get a Boots of Travel, and you have Bird, Boots of Travel, Wisp Bombs coming in. Maybe a
Sounds good.
Tinker. That'd be fun.
I mean, from what I've seen of Shazam, they seem to be running the same stuff all the time, so I haven't really seen what else they run.
They ran a lot of Death
It's
Prophet.
always Death Prophet.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is like
so-
the first time I've ever seen them first ban it. So
The Beastmaster used to be kind of their main toolkit too. It's nice synergy with the Wisp.
Radiant team back.
Slow and steady, find out places to relocate, roar, kill.
And obviously the Beastmaster, very good against Gyro, who's a BKB kind of a core, and you'll have the lockdown.
Power Friendship looked like they're deathly afraid of getting pushed.
10 seconds.
Getting rid of the Lone Druid now. Yeah.
it's probably a good idea. It's very possible.
Spearbreaker going to be the ban here from Shazam. What does that say to you? Like, maybe they don't want to be dealing with a lot of pressure on their mid lane, let's say.
They want to be able to take fights on their own terms.
Maybe they want a bounty hunter. They don't want that pesky Spearbreaker to be available.
I think Wisp Bounty Hunter's way too greedy.
Yeah, you're right.
It's more so that I think they just want to take fights whenever they want to. That's generally how they play the Beastmaster. They're very controlled with the way they play. They play around vision very importantly. If they see a hero alone, they roar. If not, then they split up and farm. That's more so what I think.
Sounds reasonable.
Or they could push with Beastmaster as the attack speed generator and IO as the sustain. Although without the Death Prophet or the Lone Druid, it seems far less likely. But they could still, like, let's say, pick up a Chen and then go that direction.
Tidy's not bad still.
I was just gonna say, like, Tiny would be the obvious pairing for
Yeah.
the Wisp, but do we know Shazam to play Tiny, and would it be in the hands of like someone like Mason or Ritsu?
The
All carries can play Tiny.
Okay,
Dire
that
team
should,
pick.
along with like the mid carries.
All
who play
carries
Col-
can play
Invoker.
Gyro and Tiny.
Yeah, carries. You got to be, you know, for all you aspiring carries out there.
It's like Invoker's a little bit different because I think he's way too different. I think all flaners can play Darkseer. All carries can play, like, Viper.
All 5 supports, maybe like a Dazzle,
Yeah.
a good old Dazzle here and there.
Those are kind of just like the quintessential
10
hero
seconds
of each
remaining.
role that, like, if you can't play that, you probably shouldn't be playing that role.
5 seconds
We'll
remaining.
see if it's something that Shazam do go for. But it is next pick up here for Power of Friendship right now.
We've seen them do a lot of weird things. We saw Earth Spirit that didn't work out so well for them. They got Zeus in 2 games, which might not be that bad of a pickup too, although it is very vulnerable to Wisp Tiny. We saw them highly prioritize Faceless Void, even though it didn't really do that much for them.
Ugh, the Tiny Steel.
Radiant team
I mean, Tiny's always good.
Yeah, Tiny's good with it regardless.
Yeah, I think Tiny's really good.
He's really good at bursting down Wisp, and I think that's one thing that you really need versus Wisp, is just a hero that can just eliminate him from the fight.
Do you think they have to commit? Okay, now bear with me here. Do you think they have to commit to mid lane Tiny? I think this could be Ush's 4-position Tiny. Ush loves Tiny. He has said that it's one of his favorite, if not favorite hero.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
think
When he was
4th
playing
position
core.
Tiny is pretty weak if you can't creep pull and if you don't have a good setup, like tossing in a Centaur or
no, I
someone.
think I think it might.
You
work.
like-
I think it's fine here.
You think it's fine
I
regardless?
think you can toss in a gyro and just have him rocket barrage. It's not bad.
Reserve time.
I don't think you want him that far out of position.
Depends on the lane.
What if they still want to pick up something like a Slardar? They could put Slardar Tiny together. Pretty neat.
Dire
Because they
team
still have 2 picks left.
I'm
It's
just
a
saying.
lot of sustain. The Witch Doctor is like, it's good versus Power Friendship, but it also still could be heavy push.
I want to say it's like if it had to be between Way 2 and Ush, like Ush would probably be looking to hop on that Tiny,
Yeah.
because it's definitely snaking Gyro, and I would assume Mario is going to be playing the Disruptor here.
I mean, they could just do like, Shazam could just go like DK mid and then just push him down
Yeah.
if they draft too greedily at this point. And I think Tiny's already kind of greedy.
reserve
I like the
time.
idea of the DK.
It's scary. This is a
If it's not a support Tiny, do you think it's worth now filling the other support with something like an AA to deal with, to even help with the Wisp, and now even the Witch Doctor heal? Nope, they're going to go Chen.
Radiant
So they go
team
Chen. This means it's definitely core Tiny. And as we know, Chen has a ridiculously good win rate in these qualifiers. So Way 2 is... I think they're swapping. Way 2 is typically the jungler, right? Way 2's been a jungler for a long time. I think he's going to go on back to support now as Chen, and they're going to have Ush go over to core on the Tiny now. This is just my early...
That sounds pretty viable.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen right now.
If Ush likes Tiny as much as you say he does, that I mean,
And Dush does not play Chen.
5 seconds
Yeah.
That I've seen ever, and I don't imagine he played Disruptor unless Mario's a big Chen player.
reserve
Pretty sure it's gonna be Ush Tiny and then Way 2 Chen and that there. So what do you think about the Chen now coming into play though overall for Power
I
Friendship?
think they want to disrupt Shazam before they can actually group up. So that's like the only way. I don't really like it. Let's say they do pick up his push rat. Chen can actually like completely disrupt the early game, like just steal IO stacks or just dominate that mid lane, which can kind of set them so far back that they can't push. So I do like the pickup. They really just need a more early game, not necessarily AoE for counter push. I think that's like one way that a lot of teams is like, oh, we just need a lot of wave clear. Let's just get Lina, Keeper, and power shot our way to victory. But another way is to just take Chen, control their early game. Supports are super weak. If they group up and they just lose a fight, you almost lose the game from there. So the good Chens are scary.
So what can they do? Templar Assassin.
dire team
We saw this earlier today, right? A TA versus a Chen kind of a
Is
thing.
TA that good here? I'm actually very surprised that they picked TA.
I think it's more to disrupt Tiny's mid lane. I mean, if you're kind of expecting Tiny to go
10
mid,
seconds
so
remaining.
But TA, like, at all stages of the game, her refraction is going to be useless. Chen, like with BKB, like there's Chen creeps, there's tiny avalanche, there's rocket barrage. These are like things that are always going to be in a fight. Like refraction is completely useless. If you want to like take out stacks and farm, maybe like with Beastmaster Ancient stacks, I guess TA is kind of useful in that regard. But I think I would much prefer like an alchemist in that role, and just acid spray and pray.
Dire team pick.
But I don't know. TA seems very odd for me in this particular game.
So if things are going according to plan, or what we anticipate from Power Friendship, that means the MJW hero is this 5th grab. They ban out the Abaddon here. Also, Power Friendship banning out the Sven as their last ban.
Man, they banned out 4 offlaners.
10 seconds remaining.
I actually wouldn't mind
5 seconds remaining.
Bounty Hunter for them. Actually, wouldn't be that bad
For who?
for Power Friendship. Mess with Wisp.
Reserve time. 5 seconds remaining.
You would have really weird lanes then.
I remember MJW's play a lot of Clockwork, but Earthshaker,
Shaker.
Radiant
Okay.
team pick.
very good against, incoming trouble from the Wisp, and could help separate him from his potential partner. Oh, Wisp Necro. A la Secret style.
Seems like Shazam have a very set in stone style of play going through this qualifier. They've been running something like very similar, very team fight, healing intensive kind of thing. I'm really surprised people don't pick AA against them.
That's why I was saying, like, right before they grabbed the Chen, I was like, if it's not going to be a support Tiny, I wonder if they would want to go back for an AA, because at the time it was just the Wisp and Witch Doctor.
I feel like those two alone should be
Yeah.
make it worthwhile.
But obviously I'm sure Shazam would have not gone for Necrophos and would have had to
Yeah,
change things up a bit, but we'll see. Chen, as we know, has been a hugely successful hero. I know Way 2 is very capable of playing the hero, so we'll see if it's going to find Power Friendship some success here, or if Shazam are going to be able to muscle on forward and claim that top slot. Both these teams tied with 3 points. Power Friendship, they'll only have one more series to play after this, while Shazam have a couple. Hope I didn't get that backwards. But away we go. Yeah, Ush. Got to be taking it back to mid lane here, so this team not afraid to change up their roles and positions based on the heroes that are necessary at the time. Am I crazy? Or does that Tiny look extra tiny right now? Maybe it's just the cosmetic and the zoomed out camera.
I think you're right. It does look kind of.
It looked like really tiny
It
for a
looks
Tiny.
really, really small.
Even next to Gyro, it's like, wow. Early scouting coming out from the boar here. So anything funky we should be anticipating from the laning setup from the get-go here? It seems...
Oh, mid is 35 gold.
Yeah. And it's on the Tiny. Imagine
More
he gets this in a bounty.
For me, it's where Chen goes, because I've seen some weird stuff with like the Tiny and mid. You like toss back to a creep at the tower, and the mid just dies. So
Oh, yeah.
there's some funny stuff that can go on with the
You
Chen.
ever play a Bane Tiny?
Yeah.
Bane Tiny? You can time it so that you toss him back to the tower onto the Bane, and the Bane keeps running while you toss, so it goes even further back.
That sounds fun.
The
Yeah, it's
battle
a lot of fun.
begins.
For you at least.
He'll grab the bounty root and head back. And he'll be stuck in this matchup against the TA here. That Chen is going to be starting out blocking the wave quite a bit. It looks like Disruptor is going to take his business towards the top lane to accompany the safe lane farming Snake King Gyrocopter, which of course will leave MJW, aka Mikey J. White, down there on the bottom lane for his Earthshaker. For now, the Wisp is not going to be near the mid lane. He's obviously going to be accompanying the Necrophos in the bottom lane. So Wisp and Necro
And
shouldn't
yeah,
have too much trouble, and Tiny's obviously going to be eating a lot of harassment at the start, as Mr. Savage here doesn't want him to have too good of a time.
and it is the MSS Wisp.
That guy can play anything.
Mm-hmm.
Stun out helps remove the fraction a bit, and Usher will just continue to go back to work here.
Oh, assistance.
A wild bird appears. The tornado is out.
I think it's
So-
worth casking it.
He's going for it. Stop that nonsense.
Yeah, there it is.
Coconut's the bird.
I think it's worth it. It's so annoying. That
It
Cyclone lasts so
forever.
long.
Yeah. Good stuff. So Way 2, does he need to be more proactive on his Chen for this game, you'd feel, or is it, does he have the freedom to play a bit more greedy and try to rush for something like a mech, let's say.
I think he needs to play somewhat active, not like hyper active, but just active.
Yeah.
Because bottom lane's guaranteed loss. Like Necrophos versus Earthshaker, that's a super easy lane for Necrophos. And with the Wisp down there, it's very unlikely that the Chen can get a kill. So I think that he needs to focus on mid and top, and kind of force the Wisp to play a little bit not greedy.
Ush going to be forced to go right into his salve now, as this TA, as we all know, one of the better CSers in the mid lane that you can ask for. Not even just good at the last inning, but the denying as well. 10-5, as Ush is 5-1. Gonna have to try his best to recover a bit. MDW grabs up a regen rune, and oh, Mojo spanks him with an auto attack and is going to deny him from any further regen.
Not too big of a deal. Kind of sucks for MJW, but it's whatever.
He'll take what he can get.
He's getting more than Brax at least.
Yeah,
Need Iron Talon.
Brax
Yeah.
is just happy at 6.86 and he can work with this camp.
Kind of surprised. Why is MJW getting so much?
4 CS, yeah. It seems like the Wisp is a lot more preoccupied with setting up pulls as well. Yeah, he's down there right now.
Yeah. I mean, Gyro's definitely a much better carry for zoning out
Mm.
offlaners. Necro, you can't do much.
Yeah, the best he can do is abuse his what seems like ridiculously long attack range. But without that going too well, mid lane obviously is a little bit of a struggle right now for Power Friendship. We'll have to keep our eyes on this Chen to see when he makes his appearance known and where he might have to kind of lay some additional aid here.
He's
Whether
pretty
it's-
underfarmed.
Yeah. He kind of misses stacks and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, he's also helping out mid lane with the spare creep a bit.
He used all his Wildkin's mana too, so he can't even clear stacks if he had any.
So Chen off to a bit of a hiccup of a start right now. Trying to go back on the recovery path when possible. But it's obviously going to be a bit more passive than we expect. Power of Friendship putting himself in a position where they
They're
wanted
smoking
to
right
deny
now,
out the
I
Tiny.
think.
This is going to be a smokeless. Oh, he has a smoke on hand, but
No, they're not smoking.
they're not using it. I guess they know Brax has got to be somewhere near. They can go over there, pop the smoke, and when they notice it doesn't work, they'll know Brax is nearby. But again, MSS is there right when MDW is looking to sweep in and grab the rune.
Is under attack.
We'll take the DD and walk back with the wave. And more or less, it's just kind of Shazam understanding they have more of a laning dominance, at least as far as mid and bottom goes. And they'll be happy with that kind of a trade and continue moving forward. I guess the pressure is on the Power of Friendship here to kind of...
I think Power
Make
Friendship
something.
is getting more right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because you have
Between the
jungle. 'Cause you have
jungle?
jungle Chen, and the offlane Earthshaker is getting more EXP than Brax. You're definitely not gonna win mid lane. And yeah, like look at their safe lane farm comparisons. Necro only has 23 and Gyro is ready at 37.
Why is the CS so low?
I have no idea. MJW must be doing something to annoy him.
Does he have a soul ring already? I mean, I
No,
don't
it's
think
just Tranquil.
so. Yeah.
Tranquil and that's it. Yeah.
Well, he'll head back and he'll have more mana to dish out some fissures and further annoy this Necrophos.
Beastmaster's not gonna get 6 for a very long time. I think Earthshaker should. Oh, okay, never mind. Chen and
Radiant's
Disruptor are
top
going
tower
for
is
plays
under
first.
attack.
We'll see. Looks like they want to either sweep in for a catching of Brax when he's not in lane or make a go onto this mid TA, but there is a Witch Doctor here. It looks like they want to commit regardless. They have the glimpse. It's going to send TA right back into the center of the mid lane into a toss combo from Ush. And it looks like Savage is going to try his best to help out, but it's not going to be enough. The call down now comes through as Snake King makes his appearance known, and what started as a very slow beginning to this game has quickly turned into a nice two-man takedown for Power Friendship in the mid lane.
That was a really good rotation by Snake King.
That's what you want to do on a gyro, right? You get that call down, you put it to work.
Most people would not be able to resist the free farm lane, but Snake King making
Not
the
the king.
rotation.
They haven't been able to interrupt Beastmaster's camp. They have to know that he's...
I guess I mean,
Kinda
but
doing
I
that.
mean, if you think about it, it's kind of whatever, I guess, right?
They could just drop a cent. I think it's worth it.
You think it's
him-
worth it?
I think it's worth... You would drop his levels you would probably hold off level 6 for like a good 2 or 3 minutes. I would say with 1 cent.
He's actually getting, yeah, I guess so. He would actually get absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
He would have to go into their own jungle.
Because I don't think they can stop it just because of the positioning of it.
Oh no, Mario, he was going in there. He didn't have a ward on hand, but he's going to get the glimpse off.
Radiant's top tower
And
is
he's
under
creating some
attack.
space for himself. The boars are going to chase him down, but
Dire's
he's
middle tower is under
got
attack.
enough space, and he's close enough to his top lane here. He'll make it to safety, and the rest of them are going to go ahead and put some aggression onto this tier 1 tower.
I guess it's good enough to just take down this tower too. Like if they take down this tower, they don't need the ward because then they can approach it from like even ground instead of the low ground. But
Radiant structures are fortified.
it's nice.
Tier 1 to fall here.
Do you think
Also-
Beastmaster should just straight win Iron Talon too?
I think so, yeah.
With the way he played
With the
it,
way he's
it's
playing
nice.
it, yeah, you might as well just go straight Iron Talon. I think they should move into the off lane now. Earthshaker's high enough level that he can actually set up kills for you. About a smoke, maybe they're gonna go bottom.
And they have haste on Tiny. Uh-oh. Things are shaping up to be kind of bad for Shazam. If they kill Necro right now, that is extremely bad. Because Beastmaster's kind of had to go jungle from the start. He already died. And then Necro's kind of the only one who's doing kind of well. But actually, he's not, because his CS has been...
Here we go. See, like,
Toss Echo. They link up. Overcharge. Keeping him alive and well here. And that's all the firepower. Power Friendship can dish out. So they turn around. They're going to get the ulti off from Necro onto Ush. Ush will survive. Barely. He retreats up north. That Fisher coming out from MJW just kind of forces them back. And Ush, of course, convenient with the haste rune, hustles away to safety.
yeah, you cannot kill Necro without killing Wisp.
Dire's middle tower is
He
under
didn't take any damage.
he's already full.
He's already full. The double heal.
I wanted to see how Wisp scaled. If he actually put additional levels into Overcharge or if he went all into the Spirits. Because it seemed like they really were taking no damage at all.
It's just one.
Just one?
Yeah. Spirits are really, really strong. It's kind of, you kind of have to take it.
Like, I understand, like, that's what is the popular and what the majority is, and typically you're more on the offensive, and I just wasn't sure that by the time, like, his level 6 rolls around and you can relocate,
Are they smoking?
were they going to be relocating?
They're smoking.
But
Oh. Okay. They're like in position to smoke. I think it'd be good to invade the jungle and get a kill on Necrophos, especially before Wisp hits 6.
yeah, it's a big stack for TA. Looks like Ritsu will go right to work on it here. The help of Savage nearby, but the rest, Power Friendship, they are preoccupied as they begin to make their movement.
Oh, this is going to be a disaster for Shazam.
Heeding
Oh
advice
my.
here. I hope people have TPs ready if they're thinking about assisting. Otherwise, this is going to be a possible quick takedown in this bottom lane. And they muscle on in. They're going to see MSS. They lead in with the Thunder Strike. So if they try to hide in the trees, it will not matter. They got the vision. Now the pullback from the glimpse.
They're gonna file in one by one. This is like not good for them. They're still under like a lot of pressure. They can creep skip the wave, and there's going to be at
yeah.
least the Witch Doctor just there alone because he just TP'd it. Yeah.
I like how the gyro, or not the gyro, but
Oh.
yeah. Bye-bye.
And that's
The Necro's like, good
tower.
luck, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not hanging around.
I mean, at least Neko didn't die. He
Yeah.
realized that they were totally screwed.
attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under
And that will force another tower down. It looks like the bottom tier 1 to drop here for Power of Friendship. Necro's going to have to step off in the jungle in the meantime. Wisp will be back, soon to be level 6, so relocates could be a hopeful turnaround point here for Shazam. And as we see Ush back into the grind of his farm, he's holding his gold here. So is it a rush
Blink
for the
dagger.
blink?
It's got to be a
Yes.
blink.
A rush for
to
the
kill
blink.
Wisp or kill Necro or kill Tiny or
Radiant's
sorry, kill
middle
TA.
tower
Like
is under attack.
Blink's just fantastic versus their lineup. And you want to be able to escape relocate so you can farm out further than your teammates. I mean, when does Shazam do stuff? They have Roar.
Look, he bought Iron Talon.
Radiant's middle
Hooray!
Not the I give up, it's the I need help.
I don't know why he picked it up so. Actually, I don't know when he picked it up. I'm pretty sure he picked it up as soon as he could. Raxus were pretty smart. So
Another tower down. This is 3 back-to-back towers for Power of Friendship. But that's
They
what
should
you
send
want
Tiny
when you're
back home to
Chen.
get his Blink Dagger. And then they can just mount even more pressure. I actually think they should maybe pick up a gem in the next like 5 minutes, if this game continues to go as it is, just to take down all the traps and make Shazam feel super scared.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, and kill the Beastmaster Hawk too. Because right now they're like a little scared because they know that Power Friendship are pretty farm, but they still have like pretty good vision. Like there's traps around the map.
Power
Yeah.
Friendship still have to be careful though, because Shazam's 5-man is actually really scary.
Now that they got that mech too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the blink though on Tiny.
It's really hard to kill them.
I think if they just blink on Wisp, like then Necrophos becomes like much easier to kill, and then they take the fight from there. So I still think Power Friendship have like a pretty large lead, even though TA is on top of net worth after ancient stacks.
We'll see if the opportunity will present itself for Power Friendship to make that kind of initiation play. But it's MSS. Probably going to be trying to hide himself as much as possible. I'm sure after seeing Ush farm mid lane for as long as it is and not having any new items, they got to wager that he probably has to have a blink by now.
Just letting MSS farm top to get his level 6.
And he doesn't have it yet, huh? Man.
Yeah, he's almost
Yeah,
there.
they can get level 6. Beastmaster, I don't know if he's still invisible.
He's still invisible.
Okay, so they can look for a kill.
Actually, I don't know if you
I-
can fight into this.
I don't. You can't fight into this, but if he waits for them to back off, his invis is gonna wear out. So
It's probably gone now.
man, that's sad. Look how many units there are. They don't have enough AoE to deal with that.
It's a full entourage. Bottom lane. Another tower going to be going down here. Just the
They might.
economy is just booming.
They might
Power
have enough,
Friendship.
right? Beastmaster Axe and Necro.
For
Pulse.
what? Chen creeps?
I mean, not Chen creeps, but like just like the clearing the normal.
Oh,
area.
the regular creeps. Yeah, the regular creeps for sure. Although Necrophos won't be able to get his spells off.
Oh, they found Brax.
Up and down we go. And a rocket barrage to finish him off. Snaking will pick up that one. And we'll be on a killing spree now. The mech now complete on the other side. Chen will pick his up. And as if they weren't already off to the races on making objectives happen, this has only got to be more of a more gunpowder for the explosion push coming out from Power Friendship here. We're going to have to see what Shazam are going to have to do to respond. A little bit of split pressure here at the top lane. Both Ritsu and Savage are going to do some work on this tier 1, but as you can see, the real pressure is mid lane. But that means that they have their Desolator now complete. I don't know though, guys. That's a pretty damn big army of creeps and push.
Did they go Rosh? I think
think they lose out too much farm on the
Yeah.
sidelines if they go Roche right now.
I think they need to push it out a bit.
Earthshaker Blink. That's equally bad. That is really scary, him having Blink right now.
Ush can jump in, get a combo onto the Wisp, and then when they try to respond to Ush, he'll be there ready for a Blink Echo.
Yeah,
So,
pretty much.
Yeah. That could be the 1-2 knockout of Shazam here. If they are not careful.
They're gonna see him. Are they gonna make a move here?
They have Glimpse. They see Wisp
Old
now.
man. Old man. Oh, he's glimpsed for sure.
He's dead.
If he gets to relocate. Glimpse!
He's got the glimpse over behind the call down, so it's not a very effective call down, but now he is far away from home. And they took out MSS, so no chance of a relocate. They're going to get the toss combo. Necro goes down. One by one, they go in. Savage trying to isolate a kill. Him and Brax, not enough to just grab a hold of Snake King and take him down. They have to go into full retreat mode. Power Friendship happy to make chase here. Ush has that Blink Dagger, looking to move in. Gets the avalanche off. There's the toss. It's on to Brax and the fissure. One more punch. Rocket barrage is all it is.
That net range.
Snake King moves in, and this is going to be nearly a full team wipe right now on the side of Shazam. Power Friendship just too powerful. Shazam can't even get a kill on the board yet. Ouch.
Okay.
That ward just helped them win that team fight really hard.
Yep.
Easily set up. Yeah, now they can just take Roshan.
Man, oh man, this is turning into another stomp fest. I really shouldn't open these series with a... This is going to be a close one. Cursing the hell out of the series right at the start.
Wisp does not have boots.
No echo needed to be used either, so they can still continue fighting.
Man.
Disruptor ulti is going to be back up whenever they go to.
They should definitely get a gem now.
But will they?
But will they?
But will they? Too arrogant for Jim. He's going for Aether Lens, it looks like, on the Disruptor, too.
I think Glimmer might actually be better. I like Glimmer versus Necrophos.
It's really good against Necro.
Oh, yeah. Didn't even think of that. Classic Necrophos counter.
He's going for Scepter. He definitely needs more HP. I don't know if Scepter would be...
I think it's okay.
What about Atos? It's better. It's a little cheaper.
There's not enough targets for it. It's only a gyro.
But
Tiny
he
after-
does need
Tiny
the life.
after the combo?
He needs the life.
He needs
for
a life.
combo. I mean, he's getting life with Scepter, I guess.
I don't think Atos is worth it this game. I think you just get Scepter like.
It could help later if this gyro does go butterfly.
Do they
let's
have
say.
enough damage to kill anyone though? Like we saw a full duration roar and death ward almost.
Yeah,
on
but
the
they did it
gyro.
on Gyro. Gyro's like their tankiest against that kind of combo.
But if you're getting Scepter so you can like Reaper supports or unimportant targets, I don't think it's that great of an item, right? You want it to hit like a gyro or tiny, but at this point, I don't know if they have enough damage. I guess maybe they can like sack TA to get kills on people.
They might have enough soon. Necro 1's about to come out. I think with Necro 1 it's probably enough damage.
If Power and Friendship aren't grouped up, but they've been grouped up for... Oh, here we go. Relocate. This could be it.
Big moment here. Meld. Where's the relocate? It's not there. And now he's running away from a call down. And now he's trying to run away from a rocket barrage. And now he's hiding. And his team's going to be there. And that's a static storm. Ritsu's feeling the burn right now. He's not feeling so good. He's dead. There was no relocate. There was no ambush. That was just Ritsu trying to make a man-up play, and now they are 10-0. Maybe that's Mott or whoever's saying maybe they didn't want to relocate because that's a tier 1 tower that people could TP to. I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose. If Disruptor's there, they glimpse the Necrophos, and then they just kill both of them. So that's...
Yeah, he glimpses whoever tries to come in.
Yeah, that's okay.
And now we see Power Friendship moving in, trying to get a flawless victory here. Without a scratch on their current team record of this game. 10-0, we'll see, breaking through. For this tier 3, we wait for the response of Shazam and how they're going to repel back this push-heavy lineup. There's going to be a mech pop from Way 2. Tier 3 about down. Now the call down going to be committed here from Snake King. Glimpse back is going to get the Necro out to the front. Fissure, quick mech response. Now they move into Snake King with the roar. The combo, the Reaper Scythe. He's down. 80 seconds.
See, they had the damage.
Yeah. Yes, they did.
And they got a kill. Most importantly.
They got a really important kill. He's dead for 80 seconds. They gotta do whatever they can.
Where
to
was
take
like
these tier
where
1s.
was like the Echo and like the Fissure or stunned?
Fissure was down. I don't know why they didn't echo or disrupted ulti or anything. I don't know. Maybe they just miscommunicated. Maybe they had no intentions of fighting. Snake King was like, dude, we can go.
I think if he gets caught, I think you should fight. I guess maybe they don't want to give up like 4 kills.
They don't want to give up anything. They want to give up a little.
Shazam aren't that strong though. That's.
Oh, he's going Octarine.
Oh.
I like this. This is pretty good too.
Maybe
Yeah.
forgot how to build Bloodstone. Most likely Octarine, of course.
I like
so what's that
Octarine
add
more
extra
than
sustain?
Scepter. Well, it's cooldown reduction, so you heal a lot faster,
Mhm.
and you can get more Reapers out. And he does a lot of AoE damage, so you'd actually heal like insane amounts.
Ush was able to grab his eggs, as you can see. So, I wonder if that's my... I gave Ush a tiny cosmetic eggs. I wonder if he's using it. But as he heads bottom lane and continues farming up, this is still Power Friendship's game here. Shazam get a little bit of a retort taking down the precious Necro. Or sorry, taking down the precious Gyro, but they still will lose their tier 3 in that bottom lane. and did not create quite enough space and time to kind of move forward and really get a lot done. But they're
No, they
trying to
needed an
advance.
Aegis on Gyro for that. I think it was premature to go without the aid of the Roshan's Aegis on him.
Well, they're smoking. They know where they are. This could be really bad for Shazam. There's no Beastmaster. They're gonna get caught.
Ooh, Ush, smoke, popped, and they TP
can't see
out,
him. They
and
don't
they
know
didn't
where
see
he
him.
is.
Yeah.
Well dodged.
No, force a little bit of extra time as Power Friendship rotate all the way up there, take their business elsewhere, keep farming up.
The cores on Shazams are really farmed though. Necro and TA have been able to keep up their farm pretty tremendously. Mostly, I think, because Power Friendship have been 5-manning. But they're also playing well around their vision. They're very limited vision.
And then we'll see Ritsu after finishing out his Deso, and now he has his Blink. Is it next step BKB pickup for him, or
I think you need BKB.
does he do the
Does-
Moonshard thing?
You need a BKB in this game.
Yeah, you need a BKB. There's way too much stuff going everywhere.
Moonshard's so cool.
It is.
So cool. Oh, you want me to be
Moonshard is probably if you're
a badass
ready to avoid fights forever.
forever.
Yeah. Let's keep farming. But I think they want to fight, so
Classic Mario trying to kinetic field mountains. Obviously for vision. I know I'm not a dumbass. He's got the gem, which obviously you were calling out for, so they can maintain their own control on the map. De-ward the whole Roche area. That's their land.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But as you said, also, Ritsu's able to kind of get himself up in the 10K club as far as farm goes. Closer and closer towards the BKB.
Power Friendship's trying too much to, or trying too hard to catch him out. And Shazam's just doing a good job of avoiding it, so they're losing a lot of precious time. And Shazam are catching up slowly. And they didn't get the deny.
Power Friendship, you know, it's like, you want to just say, why don't they just come together and make another push happen, but can they really do that without having something like the Aegis here? So is it just
I don't
stalling
think-
out time for the Roche?
Yeah, they're not strong enough for that. I don't think.
I actually think they might need a Shadow Blade on Tiny to get more picks.
Yeah, probably.
It's a nice little spot there for Mr. Ritsu, but he's not looking to hang around.
Ultimate Orb on Snake King.
Lincoln's?
Is it Lincoln's? I think it's
Yeah, I
Lincoln's.
think it's Lincoln's too. So what can they pop it with?
Coconut.
Coconut.
That's it.
No, Necro Mana Burn.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And Roar and Reaper.
I mean, obviously
Well,
you don't want to waste.
if you did Roar, then I think the Lincoln served its purpose.
Yeah.
So. So it's a great pick, seeing how limited the options are, because, you know.
Okay, no, he's going Scotty.
Okay, well,
We were
screw
wrong.
all that theory.
Yep.
Scotty, though. So does he really need to be that big? Like now it's just like he's Stat City here. Sage and Yasha Scotty?
It's
The
the
gains.
safe build.
It's a safe
It's the I don't want to die because I'm really far ahead build. He doesn't need that much more damage because damage isn't really their issue. The issue is that they start dying and giving Shazam a lot of kills and golden experience.
He's like, if I'm gonna go in front with my spells, and you guys are gonna wait back there without casting Stag Storm or frickin' Echo Slam.
They messed up the last Roche by giving Tiny the Aegis
Yeah.
and not having him siege. If they want to give him the Aegis, he needs to siege. And likewise, if they want Gyro to siege, they need to give him the Aegis. So it's... I'm not sure who is play calling in that aspect, but it's...
I'm pretty sure they're going to give it to Tiny again this time. Now that he
Yeah.
has Ags, they'll let him. Oh, wait. I see
He had
Courier.
Ags the last time.
I see a
too.
Courier, so he's taking. Okay. I see the Courier.
All right, so Snake King has the Aegis now. He can comfortably move out in front this time without having to worry about not coming back.
So they're pretty much doing the exact same thing that they did last time. They have a few more minutes on the Aegis, but Shazam also has a lot more items now, including Necro 3, as well as like a Blink on TA, and I think a completed Octarine, or whatever it may be, on Necrophos.
I think you just roar the Tiny right here. Throw axes out, cut the trees, roar Tiny, slay him.
Let's
I
start
think you have to
spamming,
go
though.
like right away. You have to go right away.
Yeah, they de-aggro, but Ush is already going to Pound Town right now on that one Rax. They're going to bring one of them down here. Snaking steps back. They're able to kind of pull away the stun. They'll get forced to safety here, but they're not done yet.
Frenzy him! Is he frenzied already?
Can't tell.
Yeah, it's not a big indicator, and we're in full sky cam here as we get the fight underway. Snaking breaks in, and
Wait.
Ush is able to quickly get the breakdown on Brax, who's going to get dropped. There's the Reaper's Scythe. It will get the finish onto Ush, and there's the Roar, but that's the Echo Static Storm combo coming out from Power of Friendship right now. And look at Shazam. They hold strong here. They did lose their TA, but Necro seemed to be able to shrug that off easily, and now it's Power of Friendship on the getaway.
I don't think they got the Necrophos ulti out on the Tiny, though.
Oh, it was 60 seconds.
Yeah, I think I saw Beastmaster get the kill. But the counter initiation is really lacking. I guess maybe they had BKBs at that point.
Yeah,
but
it didn't feel that strong, but
the first fight they definitely should have. And this fight, like, Snaking is really tanky. They didn't Reaper him, and he almost died a second time.
they got TA and they got Beastmaster. Beastmaster had to buy back for that. He died so fast, and he just had to buy back TP in and Roar.
Still, melee Rex survives.
Shazam, happy.
I think at this point having the range is okay. It's gonna keep the lanes pushed at least.
Can Necrophos carry this?
I mean,
Oh, he went
he's-
BKB instead of Octarine.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
really big, so.
Yeah,
Maybe.
now they actually don't have that much physical damage. I guess next item they need is maybe Scepter on Disruptor. That's probably not going to happen for a very long time.
They need right-click damage on Gyro now. Like
Or
Tiny is pretty big. He has AC and Scepter, but
So what does he get, Butter or MKB?
I don't know. You can.
Probably Butter, I'd say.
I don't think it's too far-fetched for an MKB on the TA, though. It's got good farm already and a BKB. She could just get it next.
Yeah.
It's hard. But yeah, I agree. The damage needs to be there.
Well,
'Cause they-
Gyro needs the damage now, but he needs BKB too. It's the problem with getting Scotty.
I mean, they have Ush, and you think he'd be a big burst of the damage, but the combo could be done, and they could just pop the mech, and now he's stuck just right-clicking. It's not like this is a Wisp Tiny here.
Well, the problem was that Tiny. Oh, got Rax.
Limps
This was a
back
really
and-
big kill.
Yeah.
He has no buyback either. I think this is melee Rax.
Uh-oh, they'll get another kill too. If they see the Wisp.
Oh, are they going to see it?
Yeah, they should. Gyro's standing right on top of
Oh. Can he tether? No. No, he cannot. He tried to tether up to Jesus, it looked like, but he will not help you. Power Friendship now.
Yeah, this is just melee Rax.
Melee Rex.
it. Is there any way they jump someone with their BKBs and get a kill right now?
Right now, no.
No.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
I guess if their supports are whacking on the tower, yeah. Wow, Mason is bold. I think if he like gets tossed into their team, he dies, and they lose the game.
I don't think they expected him to be there too.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is battering ram Tiny. That was like 3 hits. Rax is nearly dead, but now they're all back. Quick fissure. MJW trying to separate the pack here. They get their hand to God, and they get the hell out.
Get the tomato. Didn't get him.
Rip. So very, very big confidence boost right now for Power Friendship. They get a walk away from the bottom. Clearing out what they had started. Mid lane, they get some work. They soften up the base of Shazam here. And now Shazam going to have to just go back on the recovery. Snaking now with a BKB, so damage going to be unfortunately prolonged that much longer, but
I mean, it's fine.
it's fine.
Yeah, they just have to keep Tiny alive. Tiny does a lot of damage too.
They just have to not die
Yeah.
to Reaper. Which is where the Glimmer, the Mech, the Hand of God, the 4 Staffs all come in.
Smoke here. Feels like a yellow smoke. Oh, bad positioning possibly. Yeah, they still converge. They move in with the Primal Roar leading in. And Ritsu's going to be able to get on the other side of Ush, but he is going to get the combo off just before he dies. Brax, though, able to barely stay alive. There he will go down. Snake King able to get the killing spree on that one. And now he goes man mode here. Ritsu going to get dropped. Buyback from Ush. He jumps in. He gets the toss off. The lone survivors now just the Wisp and the Necro, who are back at bottom. That was not as much as Shazam were hoping for.
He didn't Reaper the Tiny, which
He
was
did.
very
Yeah.
surprising.
I think it was too greedy. I think he didn't Reaper the Tiny because he was holding for someone else, because Tiny was dead no matter what. And then it ended up just not being able to use it. It's a really good buyback from Tiny because this guarantees him racks now.
Oh, yeah. Boom.
If he gets
Lift.
Reapered, though, he's dead for like 150.
I mean, I think even if he gets Reaper at this point,
Yeah,
there's
that
nothing they
doesn't
can do.
matter.
Dead till the next major, unfortunately.
Playing it safe. Roshan should be up in like, what, a minute? A minute or two. So we can just go back, farm, play safe.
It really sucks playing Necro against a team when you don't have Roche control.
Yeah. Mystic Staff on MJW, what does he buy here?
Shivas?
I think Shiva's is...
Scythe is fine too, actually.
Take a Scythe? Scythe is
Scythe
really
is
good.
really
Scythe
good.
is always good. So.
Guys, Octarine Core.
Yeah, well, Octarine Core is fun. Because you get to blink and force non-stop.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say non-stop, but much faster.
It
Get
feels
to
non-stop.
It feels like non-stop. You gotta keep casting stuff. You never stop pressing buttons when you have Octarine on Earthshaker. It's great.
Well, they don't unfortunately have a lot to contest the Roche, but at least they have the Beastmaster Bird to see if it's happening. I don't know what they'll be able to use with that, but they can see their impending doom. It's
This is
possibly
not
coming.
that bad of a position for Shazam. They do have an opening where they can smoke and kill Ush one more time because he doesn't have BKB. So he is actually somewhat vulnerable to just a rush down with BKBs and Reaper. And then once he's eliminated, they might be able to contest Roche. So I think Shazam is very far-fetched right now, but this is, I would actually say, slightly better position than they were in maybe 10, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. I mean, Necro is pretty massive, so... It's always hope.
He's
So
getting pretty scary.
He got casual Soul Booster.
It's got to be Octarine now, right? It has to be Octarine.
It's like the CTY version of Necro here, just holding that puppy on reserve for so long.
He wanted an HP item, and
He got it.
he could have just... I think... I mean, it's pretty expensive, though.
I mean, I think
It's a
I
lot of
think it's
HP.
okay with him
With-
doing this, because you can't exactly buy cheap items, right? You're just gonna lose. You have to go really really late.
He could have gone Point Booster into Shivas, though. Is more my...
You think so?
Yeah, is it worth it for him to get Point Booster and Energy Booster and Vid Booster, or just a Vid or just a Point and 2 Shivas? Is more my wondering.
He got the Soul Booster,
I think
and
I
then
think more health is actually worth it.
Okay.
Getting the Soul Booster, because it's like what, Earthshaker, Tiny Combo, Disruptor. Oh, they got a
Who's
big
dead?
pick off. Oh, the gem too.
oh,
That's
it's a gem down.
Damn, that's really good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Shazam doing it. That's a pretty big swing.
Now they have to step back, get this bottom lane back in order for themselves a bit,
Uh-oh.
but they have the gem and Necro.
I thought Ush would have seen him. I thought Earthshaker would have
Radiant's middle tower
blinked
is
forward
under
and caught him.
attack.
I think his blink was down, wasn't it?
No idea. Would have been fine if he had Octarine. I think they're just waiting for Roshan. I mean, Roshan's up now, so see what they do.
And Snake King's going to get ready to
I feel like they're strong enough to just go over. and
close
do it.
out his final couple of slots here.
Oh wait, it's not up. It was a trap. My bad.
It's up in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Do you think Snake's just going to finish out his Satanic now?
Because he's slot limited, yes.
There it is.
There it is.
And then it's like Boots of Travel, and then maybe a damage item. We'll think about it. But my god, that guy's fat. Use it.
Yeah, he's really far.
It's a flying airship. I don't know, battle station or
Battleship,
some.
yep.
Yeah, battleship.
Flying Death Star.
It's like the Mario
Death Star.
battleship right now. Yeah, Death Star. And we'll see if Shazam can find that one little hidden button. I'll blow Snake King up. Smoke. Okay. Shazam thinking that they want to maybe set something up for
Well,
contesting the Roche or
they
getting a
have
kill
to.
before. If they can set up a fight, good fight, and a Roche, that'd be the dream.
I feel like they have to contest Roshan because if they let Power Friendship get Aegis and Cheese, I don't think there's anything they can do from stopping them getting Megas. This is a big pick off. They see him? No, they don't. Where's the Hawk?
It's in Roche.
Oh.
It's already on a
No,
little
there's another Hawk
expedition
on
there.
the way.
All right. Yeah, there's a Hawk right there. Now they're going to
No,
send
the
it
Hawk
over.
wasn't at
Oh, they
Roche.
smoked up.
It's right there. It was
Power
just to
Friendship.
the bottom right.
They smoked up. They're moving in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh. BKBs. Flying out from both fronts. Beastmaster caught in a Static Storm. Not going to be able to get the Primal Roar off. Can they burst him down in time? They can. He gets glimmered up and saved from MSS. Now
This is
turn around
big.
Primal
Here
Roar.
comes a-
They're going for snaking, but he's just too big and too bad. And now Ush swings in, and they're just going to slaughter right through Team Shazam. MSS, the last person. He gets popped. The game is over. All right.
All right.
Well, we waited all that time for one and done.
They were all in on Snake King.
Yeah.
They were waiting out the BKB, waiting out the Glimmer. They roared him, kept waiting, really wanted to Reaper Scythe him, but then by the time it was all over, their entire team's dead.
Overall, I still think a little bit sloppy from Power Friendship, even though they did win
Yeah,
4-22. They actually had they gave Shazam some windows, even though they had like a 10,000 gold lead with 10
Yeah,
kills
I
up
agree,
in
I agree.
Aegis. Like those kind of mistakes are the ones that really like just cost you
It's like
games that you
an
should win.
overly cautious kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Shazam, they didn't really utilize the Wisp that much for relocate, which some teams played a little bit differently. I understand that. But overall, they just didn't really have that much pressure in the lanes.
I think it was kind of understandable though. They were so far behind. Like, who are you gonna pick off?
Yeah,
And
but they you don't draft yourselves into that sort of
Yeah.
position. You don't want to, at least. I hope not.
Yeah, I agree. Couldn't help but feel like it was a bit of an awkward draft there for Shazam. So we'll see if they kind of round things out for themselves. Remember that it was Shazam and Power of Friendship along with Cole who came into this 3 points apiece, but now this will put Power of Friendship at the top of the group. So with another secured win in this next game, they could pretty much guarantee themselves into the playoff spot, I want to say. Damn near. I'm not going to... I don't want to guarantee anything anymore.
No, they're the only ones that haven't played. They're the only ones that have already played 3 series. So after this one, they'll
Yeah,
be.
this is their last game. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, if they get 5 points, I mean...
I think they absolutely have to win this game, right? Because they're at 4 points right now.
They don't have to.
They don't have to.
No, because the other 2 games that they can go.
Yeah, maybe
like
Leviathan
0-2.
just 2-0'd Elite Wolves or something like that.
That are in the other group.
Oh, in the other group. I'm not going to talk about groups anymore.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll see
Whatever.
standings after the game. They need.
Yeah,
to win.
we'll
They
show
should.
groups.
They want to win.
They want to win. Everyone wants to win.
I don't know. yeah. yeah. They don't play like it. Poor Leviathan. Not even a win for them. But yeah. Okay. Power Friendship now. They're up to 4 points. 3 points for the other 2. We'll see if they can get 5, or we'll see if Shazam can kind of round things out. We'll cut to a break. I might actually be done now. I think my shift's over. Well, I don't have to fudge up the points in groups anymore. That'll be on you guys to do. And I think that means that LD may be coming on for his shift. So it was a pleasure bringing you the coverage up to this point. But the coverage doesn't ever stop here at BTS. So when we return, it's going to be game number 2 of Power of Friendship going against Shazam. It's been a pleasure. We're BTS, and we'll see you soon for more Shanghai Major Qualifier action.